Python, adding element to list while iterating. I know that it is not allowed to remove elements while iterating a list, but is it allowed to add elements to a Python list while iterating? Here is an example. I have tried this in my code and it seems to work fine, however I don't know if it's because I am just lucky and that it will break at some point in the future. Edit. I prefer not to copy the list since Maya is huge, and therefore it would be too slow. Also I need to check the appended objects with sumcont. Edit. At some point sumcont, A, will be false, so there cannot be an infinite loop. Edit. Someone asked about that sumcont function. Each object in Maya has a size, and each time sumcont, A, is true and a new object is appended to the list, the new object will have a size smaller than A. Sumcont has an epsilon for how small objects can be, and if they are too small it will return false.
Well, according to this URL, it is not safe to modify the sequence being iterated over in the loop. This can only happen for mutable sequence types, such as lists. If you need to modify the list you are iterating over, for example, to duplicate selected items, you must iterate over a copy.
You can do this.
You could use the IList from itertools to create an iterator over a smaller portion of the list. Then you can append entries to the list without impacting the items you're iterating over. Even better, you don't even have to iterate over all the elements. You can increment a step size.
Why don't you just do it the idiomatic C way? This ought to be bulletproof, but it won't be fast. I'm pretty sure indexing into a list in Python walks the linked list, so this is a Schlemiel the painter algorithm. But I tend not to worry about optimization until it becomes clear that a particular section of code is really a problem. First make it work, then worry about making it fast if necessary. If you want to iterate over all the elements, if you only want to iterate over the elements that were originally in the list,
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.